Welcome to your Pick a Card Thursday. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter. We're going to look at what are the messages from your guides today. Hopefully, we're going to get some more guidance right now, some messages, and hopefully, it's everything that you have been wondering about right now. So, let's close our eyes and let's take a deep breath in and out, and just relax the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. Excellent. When you're going to reopen your eyes, the first spot that attracts your eyes is going to be the right message for you today. Don't overthink this, just let it go. If you need more time, you can pause and come back to your reading later using the timestamp below to go directly to your reading. Let's start with group one. So we're going to ask for you, group one. We're going to ask, what is the messages from your guides at this moment? So we have two oracle. Let's see what we have for you. We have the card of space. So this could be an indication that on this matter, somebody or something need more space. So maybe you need more space to think about something. Maybe a person need more space. Maybe you need space from something. Maybe you need space from someone at this moment. So this is important that you welcome this energy of maybe doing a little bit of introspection, maybe respecting your boundaries, respecting the boundaries of others, letting some space between you and something or someone. Interesting that we have this. Let's see what is the next card. We have rejection. Okay, that's pretty intense. Interesting. So you may need some space to know what is no longer aligned with you at this moment. You may need some space from, like I said, someone or something. Maybe you're going to realize that a job is not for you anymore. Maybe you're going to realize that you more and more need some space from something. And this should be an indication that there is something off there. So there's a couple of different scenarios there, but let's pull some cards, some tarot cards as well. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Pentacle. So I thought that this is very interesting that we have this underneath the deck because that's the card that pretty much, if there was one card of rejection in the whole deck, I would say it's the Five of Pentacle. This is my card of being left out in the cold. So there could be something about feeling rejected from the universe. I don't know if you are resonating with this energy, but sometimes we can feel like everybody has such luck. Everybody has such easiness for beautiful things coming into their life. And sometimes we can feel a little bit rejected or forgotten by the universe. That could be for some people here. So let's see if we can have a more information about this message from your guides. Oh, and by the way, I just received a message that it's also about, oh, this card flipped, that it could also be about making space in your life for something. Because right now it could be that something good is trying to come in, but you don't have the space for it. So you're basically rejecting it with your energy because you don't have the space in your life for it. So we have the Knight of Wands that flipped over. Now we have the Ten of Swords. Wow. We could be having something ending. We could have something that is actively right now pushing you into a corner, either to make a decision or to, uh, there's a lot of trigger in those cards. I'm seeing a lot of triggers with the Knight of Wands and the rejection, the Ten of Swords in space. It's almost like somebody could be, yeah, forcing you, someone or life is going to force you to a corner to make a decision and to force you to say that something is over. Don't be in the other way around. Don't be in the energy of forcing someone, cornering, uh, putting someone in a corner. I don't know what is the word for that, but putting someone in a corner to force them to reject you or to reject something, a project that you are supposed to do together or anything. Don't force anything right now, because it says that space is really what we need. That's a clear message from your guides at this moment. Group one, space is absolutely needed at the moment. Something is ending, something is really being rejected by you, or yeah, by you in your life. Something is being rejected for sure. Let's see what it is exactly for some of you. Let's take two more cards on this. This is very intriguing. So basically, life is saying someone is ending a chapter, and we need to create some space. So if you are the one that is, in a sense, being rejected, you need to know that this is going to create the right space for something good to enter in your life, something that is matching your energy. And I'm feeling like it's going to be very positive, creating some space. The Two of Wands. So, the Two of Wands for me, this is the card of decisions. And the fact that it's coming with being cornered and a need of space, this is uh, totally telling that we are on the right track with this message, because this is absolutely about needing to for a choice. What is very underneath the deck, we have the devil. Wow. Okay. What is very interesting about this version is that we have a phone, so it could be through a text, it could be through a phone call, something you see on your phone that is kind of creating some pressure, kind of creating some need of space. And what we see here is a very toxic cycle that is ending. So I really want you to rest assured that whatever is leaving your life, that you are the investigator of, is that a right word? I'm not sure it's the right word. That you are the one that is creating some space by your choice, or you're being forced to create some space. What is leaving your life is totally toxic. You see it. We have rejection, the Ten of Sword, and we have the Devil. Those are not nice energies. And I want you to know that you had this thing coming for quite some time already. I'm seeing that this is something that was in your energy field for a little bit of time, but I'm seeing that you were not sure about this. The decision was really not easy to do, to make. We have going back and forth with the decision. And again and again and again, I have to say that the need of space is so important, because I feel like you didn't allowed to have the time and the space for it to breathe and to sleep on it, and to really kind of understand all of the feelings that that is being created through it, that is being triggered through it. And if there was a need of space, there was something off from the beginning. So what I'm seeing here is a very positive, very, very positive ending. Extremely positive. I cannot stress that enough. Extremely positive ending. And I want to say, if you were the one making the choice, you are absolutely wonderful, because this is a tough thing to do. We have the toxicity. The devil, yeah, we know it's bad. We know it. It's really bad. But not enough of attention is put on how much it needed to be done and how much it took you to do it. Okay. So we have chains, we have illusions. This is a tough, tough, tough energy. And we can see with the Ten of Sword how tough it was. Okay. So if you were able, if you were able to put an end to this, it's just wonderful. You have to trust is going to bring you tons of beautiful new beginning, and create that space so something else positive and healthy can come in. Let's take a final card on what is coming in. Okay, yeah. Oof. Oh, yeah, underneath the deck we have this. Yeah. So it's going to create the space to heal properly. I really think that there was some toxic patterns there that were hard to either see or to see ends to address. And now that we are closing that toxic chapter, we are going to feel and we're going to realize a lot through this those feelings. We're going to really feel it. That's for sure. We're going to go through it. Okay. I'm not going to lie here. I'm saying it's going to be easy, but it's really positive, extremely positive at the end of the day. What is really strange about this card of the Three of Swords in this particular deck, that's the only deck that I know that has this kind of a dark ink going through, leaving the, well, going outside of the heart, like oozing out of the heart. So that is very interesting because I think that the black ink could represent how much we have tried to communicate, and we can see that we have a phone there. So it's not like we took a quill and we just wrote with ink, but it's just saying that it's a symbol for me of communication. You probably tried through text, probably tried through phone calls, and even some people here can have could have research or using AI to understand and analyze and everything. And it's basically saying that there was a lot of um, communication that went into this thing. And even though it feel for the moment tough, and when that's going to leave, we're going to have this heartbreak. After the rain comes the rainbow and the sunshine, okay? So we do have this 10 of cup right after. It's not just like a regular happiness kind of card. This is a 10 of cups. This is the goal. So it's going to bring you a better sense of who you are, what you want, what you need, and what you're going to accept or not accept in the future with better communication. Okay? This person or this thing or this place or this pattern is going to try to come back after a while, and it's for you to be able to own your choices and to see if you have learned the lesson. Okay? We can see it. I'm just going to show it for some of you who are visual. Do you see that this shape that is the black ink looks like a person right there? We have the two arms and the head right there. It's like almost like holding on to this heart. So I think that through messages, this person or this job or this opportunity or whatever you're going to leave behind is probably going to try to reach out and keep a hold on to you. So a contract for some of you, if it's a job or something by writing, but it's after the fact that this space has been done, we're going to have this kind of a test of trying to come back by writing, and our job is to say, you know what? I recognize now that this was not the best for me. So that was a long message, group one, but apparently was needed. So I hope it resonated with you. And leave me a comment if it did. I always love to read your comment. And if you would like to have your own personal reading, if you feel like you have your own question you want to ask me, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget your coupon code for 10% off. It is Jupiter. And I will see you next week with the next pick a card. Have a good week. Bye bye. Okay, group two. Let's see, what does your guides want you to know at this time? We have growth, amazing. And we have trust. Okay, those are two positive and very beautiful cards. So let's see what we have with those. So right away with the card of trust and growth, there could have been some growth that is either needed or that has already happened in your trust. It's funny because I talked about that in a weekly that I filmed today. And it's interesting because we have this notion of some people think that they can never trust again. And I was watching this amazing, I think it's a psychologist or a therapist of some kind, but this amazing guy on YouTube. And he was saying that basically it's easier to trust inner self. It's easier to trust that we're going to be able to be vulnerable at all time in our life, and that we're going to trust that we're going to be able to deal with a situation when the situation is happening. It's not very clear, so let me get that in a better sense. Some people are protecting their heart. Some people are protecting their trust. They're not trusting their employee. They're not trusting their family, their friends, their neighbor. They're not trusting their partner in love, their partner in business. And it's just easier. According to that therapist, let me know what you think about this. For me, it resonates very much. That's why I'm sharing this. Um, this therapist was saying it's easier to just fully trust and to be fully in, 100% in. Of course, if you're feeling it from the beginning, if you want to try, right? Because it takes more energy to always be on your guard. It always takes more energy to always watch the sign and to be super alert to every little details, and to just let go, trust completely, and to trust yourself that if there's something happening that indicate that your trust is no longer appropriate, that the situation has changed, that you don't have the reason now to trust this person. Trust in yourself that you're going to be able to readjust your judgment. You're going to be dealing with that situation in the right way. And to be able to just let go for the time being when you don't have the proof, when you don't have a reason to believe that this thing, this person, this organization is not trustworthy. So I hope it resonates with you guys. So just was interesting to see those kind of cards. Let's see what else we have for group two, please. What is the messages from their guides? We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana. I would say it's a major of the major arcana, I would say, because that's destiny, that's reincarnation, that's fated event. This is very, very, very big energies. For some of you, I want to say there could be a new a baby in the family. There could be also a new pet in the family. There could be an extension in your business. We have the growth. We have the Wheel of Fortune. There's kind of a new beginning that brings you some kind of growth. So for some of you, like I said, expansion in the family, new baby, new pet, new partner, new business partner, kind of an expansion where you're going to be tested on your trusts. I think that in the past you dealt with people who were in and out of your life. And that's the card of the week. I see this card everywhere with every deck. So I think that in the past you have been dealing with people, like I said, that were not so much trustworthy. And now it's asking you to try to be more optimistic, to try to be more uplifting, higher vibration. And yes, it comes back to the message of trust, to trust in the universe, trust in yourself, allow yourself to be optimistic, and allow yourself to be optimistic also, um, even though there is maybe reasons to be a little bit more afraid of the results. So if it's a baby, maybe we're going to say we're not sure if the pregnancy is going to go well, if it's too early to tell. On your relationship, it could be, it's too early to tell. I don't know. I don't know if I can, I don't know this person yet. So just be optimistic. And that doesn't mean blindly giving your keys to your home and your car or your money or anything. That doesn't mean that. That just means trust in the situation and give that opportunity a chance and be in the joy and trust that if there is a change, you're just going to react the right way. That's the main message for your group too. But I'm seeing that there is this test of staying in the high, beautiful vibration of love and beautiful vibration of trust and faith in the universe and in yourself. That's mainly it. And that's a huge lesson because it's when really tough things happen to you, sometimes it's easier to just be in this energy of carefully optimistic, this energy of being negative until being proven otherwise, right? And your cards are saying it's time to shift that, and it's time to appreciate life, and it's time to appreciate what is coming, and to trust in yourself that if there's something changing, you're going to be able to react to it. So a brand new beginning that is happening, and to be happy about it. No need to be, like I said, no need for that blind faith of just handing your keys and your money and your home. That's not about it. We're not in that extreme. We're just in the believing that things are going to go well, and if not, we're going to be okay. But enjoying them. Yeah, celebration in the home. Four of Wands, celebration in the home. We're going to have a celebration group too. So either we're having a new home. We're going to have a new person in your home. That could be a new partner. That could be a new baby, a new pet. And this is going to change completely the energy. You're going to also be changing your own energy in this process. But this thing that is coming is changing the vibration, aligning more with love. It's almost like your love chakra was a little bit heart chakra, yes, but the love chakra is a little bit kind of not fully aligned and open. And this is the message from your guides, is to be aware that you can express joy, you can express happiness and love and optimistic, and it's okay if at the end of the day there's changes of plan, doesn't work out or anything, but you're going to be okay. So we do have the Hierophant reverse. So it says that it's not going to be in a way that is typical. It's not going to be in a way that is going with a tradition. It's not going to go the way that, yeah, just a traditional way. That's a card of tradition. Okay. So when it's reversed with all of this, it could indicate that we adopt instead of being pregnant, or we're doing IVF, or the birth is going to be at home, or if it's a baby, or it could be that you're adopting, you're always adopting normally cats and now you're adopting a dog, or a new breed, or something out of the box. When it's coming to your business, it could be that you have a new kind of partner in your business. You have never done it before. It's something new, refreshing. It could be that you have a new partner in love. That could be a friend with benefit, to be honest, with those cards, because we're not with the tradition. It could be that we're starting to date, but we're not putting the pressure. We're optimistic, we're in the joy, but we're not putting the pressure of saying, I'm going to be with this person, we're going to make plans forever. We're just in the moment. I hope that resonates with your group too. That's pretty much what I have there. The last card to end this reading for your message from your guides is the Eight of Pentacle. It says it's going to be a process. This is your lesson right now. There's a lot of lessons that could be way worse than learning how to be optimistic and learning how to be happy. You have lots of happiness that is coming your way. So I hope that you feel it. And I hope you're going to be able to open up your heart and to be in that place of just joy and trust. So that was my message for you today. If you would like to have your own personal reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget your 10% coupon code. It's Jupiter. I see you next week. Bye bye. My final group, the group three. Hi, everybody. I hope you are enjoying your day so far. Let's see what is the message from your guides. We have hunger and consciousness. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. I like the colors. They're fitting together. I love it. Okay, so those two cards are very intriguing. So let's take more cards about it and let's see what we have for you. So the hunger and the consciousness could be many, many things. For me, initially, what I'm seeing with those is that you're going to learn. That's kind of the hunger for me. It's not the physical kind there. It could be for some of you, but I think it's pretty much about a hunger for life now. You're going to have to this appetite for life, this appetite for learning, for discovering, for curiosity in life. And that for me is the energy of youth, being younger by the minute, because you're able to be curious, you're able to open up your mind and to absorb the things that are around you and just the positive, right? Ace of Cup, absolutely. There is a fresh new beginning. It doesn't need to be from an outside source. It could be from outside source, but I'm seeing that there is a fresh new beginning in your life that is just happiness. I'm loving this so far. Okay, let's see what else do we have. The sun. My God. Okay. Group three, universe wants you to know that you're protected, that you're being provided for, you are protected, you are entering in a new phase of your life where you're going to feel the energy of a child again. You're going to be taken care of, you're going to be protected, you're going to be loved, you're going to feel this connection with the divine at all time. And I feel like this is something that we need to do with meditation, with connection with source in our practice. But it says with this card of consciousness that it's now going to your own consciousness. So you're going to physically feel it, mentally feel it, emotionally feel it, this shift of energy that you are safe, that you can be happy, and it goes through this rediscovery of life. So that can be for some of you starting new activities, starting to see a new group of friends. That could be traveling for some of you. It could be going more outside, depending on where you are in the world. I know here we have snow today, but we're starting the season where we're going to be more outside with the sun soon, very soon, hopefully. So it talks about for you guys. It talks about how you're going to absorb a lot of joy, and it says to not be fearful to go outside of your comfort zone because that's where you're going to discover a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. It's those are the key words for you. I'm loving this. Let me know if you're loving this too, because you are deserving of the love. So we have the King of Cups reverse, we have the Knight of Pentacle, and we have the Hierophant. So underneath the deck, we have the Three of Swords. So for some of you, if you were looking for a romantic partner, it could be the moment where you're starting to actually meet people that are potential partners. And it says the universe is going to guide you. I do see a masculine energy. So if you are a masculine energy watching this group three, it says that you need to open up with your emotions. Okay, we have the King of Cups reverse. You need to open up with your emotion, and that's exactly why we have the Ace of Cup. You need to be more in your vulnerable energy. You need to open up this sacred space where you are able to be with people or in places or in situations, or allow yourself to always be able to feel like you are in a safe place, to open up and be more vulnerable, more curious, opening up to the world. That's your main message. And I have my ear ringing as I'm saying this. If you are a divine feminine watching this, I'm seeing that you are trying to be a little bit too much in your masculine energy and doing. That means you're probably either working super hard or you have tough responsibilities on your shoulders. And it says to put yourself in a situation where you're going to be able to not be the leader. Okay, to not be the one that is in charge of everybody, everything, all the time. That could be a group travel, that could be a retreat, that could be a workshop, that could be an activity in your town, that could be anything that you're not in charge of. Okay, if you go to a dance lesson, you're not going to lead if you're the divine feminine, so that could be also it. You're supposed to be in a place where you are not in your masculine energy. And it says that what you're going to discover is going to be lasting for a long term, so that it is a new activity, a new way of being in your divine energy, or a new partner. Whatever it is, it's going to last for a long, long time. A new era of feeling like you are protected, feeling like it's no longer your job to have all of the responsibilities on your shoulders. The universe is there to be your own sacred partner at this time, and this is magical. We do have the Hierophant on top of the card of the Sun. This is 100% for me the description of you are protected. Okay, if anybody's stressed about financial or anything in your life at all, because there's tons of reason why sometimes we panic, and I get it, you need to know you are receiving the message that you are protected. Okay. Your job is to change the energy in your house, in your heart, in your mind by doing new things where you're not the leader, when you're not in charge of everybody and everything, to not be in your masculine energy. Okay. If you are a masculine energy, like I said, we so appreciate you, divine masculine, because you are creating this safe place for the divine feminine. And this is so needed. Your job at the moment, like I said, is to open up emotionally, but keep this energy of creating this safe place for the divine feminine, please. This is so, so, so appreciated. So, group three, I think that you have a lot to look forward to. And I think that this shift is happening very quickly if it's not already there. And your job, like I said, is to look around for opportunities and to be curious, to be this childlike energy of curiosity and openness to what is outside. You're going to love, love, love it. And I want to learn about all about this. So share, 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 please, your experiences. I would like to read your comments on this. And if you want to have your own personal reading, it will be my pleasure to see you. You can book at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget your coupon code for 10% off. It is Jupiter. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.